Episode 4, Sui-Ren the Firebringer, How Ancient China Discovered Fire, the Chinese Creation Myth Series. In the last episode, we saw how Nua used all her strength to mend the shattered sky and save the world that Pangu had created. Now, with her task complete, she left humanity to survive and build from the very beginning. Before cities, before rice bowls, before fire's warm glow. The world was raw, wild, cold. Nights were long, winters cruel. People huddled in caves, gnawing on raw meat, shivering under animal skins. Predators roamed freely, eyes gleamed in the dark, and the humans trembled. Sometimes, lightning struck. A tree would erupt in flame. The forest would blaze like the wrath of the heavens, brilliant, terrifying, alive. People watched from afar, hearts pounding. What was that light? That heat? But as fast as fire came, it vanished, gone, like a dream, until one day, someone stepped forward. A thinker, a watcher, a seeker. His name was Sui-Ren, the one who looked deeper when others turned away. While others feared the unknown, Sui-Ren studied it. He wandered through forests, crouching under trees, observing. He noticed how strong winds made branches grind against each other, and once, just once, he caught the scent of charred bark. The trees had whispered something to him. He began to experiment. First, he tried striking stones, hoping a spark would land on dry grass. Sometimes sparks danced, but they faded too quickly. Then he tried sunlight. He held polished shells and drops of water to the sun, trying to focus heat onto dry tinder, but clouds and shadows foiled him. Finally, he returned to wood. He took 2 dry sticks. One was pointed like a spindle, the other cupped into a groove. He pressed the point into the hollow and began to spin, slowly at first, then faster. His palms burned. The stick squeaked. His arms ached, but he didn't stop. As he spun, the friction heated the base. He added dried grass, bark fibers, and fluff from cattails. Smoke. A wisp, faint, but there. He spun harder. Sweat poured down his face. His fingers bled. And then, a flicker, a thread of orange glow. A spark that danced to life in the tinder nest. Fire, not sent by gods, not stolen by heroes. Created. By hand. Sui-Ren shouted with joy. The people ran to see. They reached out with trembling hands. It was real. It was warm. It was theirs. Food no longer poisoned. Darkness no longer ruled. The beasts fled instead of attacked. And humanity, for the first time, stood tall in the night. Sui-Ren didn't keep the secret. He shared it, taught it, spread it like the fire itself. He became a legend, not for ruling, but for giving. And from that day on, every flame carried his spark. The first light of civilization, born not from thunder or gods, but from the hands of a man who dared to dream fire into existence. In the next episode, we'll explore how the first human homes began, through the story of Yu Chao, the nest maker, who taught people to build shelters high in the trees.